All right, you guys, welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad. This hour we are going to be practicing speaking in past tense, telling stories about things that happened in our past. Okay, very good. And this is principally a speaking class, so come in and get ready to speak. Let's see here. We have Yosuke. How are you?
Hi,
Welcome to class.
I'm good, and I'm excited to have a class with you.
Excellent. Yeah, me too. Me too. How was the? I know there was a tsunami not tsunami, but typhoon that came through on Friday last week. Was
Rust.
everything okay?
Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
wouldn't arrive the typhoon into Japan, so I didn't
Okay.
get any just the southern part of southern Japan had some damage,
Okay.
but yeah,
All
I
right.
didn't get any problem.
All right. So yeah, nothing too bad at all. Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
that's right. Yeah.
Good. Good. Okay. Very nice. Let's see. We also have
Yeah.
Luo. Hi there, Luo.
Yeah,
Welcome to class.
yeah, nice to see you again, Chad.
Good to see you as well. Welcome back. Let's see. We have a new person here. This is Idris. Idris, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Idris, where are you from?
I'm from India.
From India. Okay.
Yep.
Very good. Welcome to class. It's good to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Amparo, welcome back. Welcome back. How are you? All right.
Hi, teacher.
There we
Doing well,
go.
thank you.
Very nice. Very nice. Let's see. Amaudi, welcome back to class. It's good to have you here.
Thank you, teacher.
All right. Let's see. We also have Julio. Hi there, Julio. How you doing?
Hey teacher, I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking.
Very nice. Very nice. Good to have you.
Nice to see you.
And nice to see you too. Jose. Hi there, Jose. Welcome to
Hi,
class.
teacher. Thanks. How are you?
I'm doing good. And is this Jose from Kuwait?
Yeah, right.
Okay. All right. Very good. Hey, I couldn't tell. You don't have a picture, and so it's hard for me to remember, but I recognize your accent. So it's good to have you back. Now,
Originally from Canada.
what's that?
I'm from Canada originally. No,
From
originally
Canada?
From Canada. Yeah.
Okay, because I was going to ask you. Jose is not a very popular name in Kuwait, okay, or in that part of the world. So how did you get the name Jose?
Well, he's not Jose, it's Jose. Jose.
Okay, Jose.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so
origin from Brazil, I think.
all right, so Brazil or well, it's a Latin name. It's a Latin name. So okay, it's good to have you here. Good to have you here.
Thanks. Thank you, sir.
All right, very good. So, okay, you guys. So what we're going to be doing, the questions that I'm going to be asking you, and we'll probably have the same type of question for multiple people here, because I don't have tons of them. Okay, but most of them are going to start off with tell me about the. Okay, and then I'll have a different situation there. Okay. Now, hopefully you've had a particular situation, and you can tell us about it. If not, then I can switch topics and we can get one that you can actually talk about. I don't care if you don't have an experience with it. I care that you do, right? Because I want you to speak. Okay. All right. David, how you doing?
Hi Chad, good evening, good to see you.
Good to see you as well. Awesome. Okay, now with this, you guys, I want you to tell me a brief story. Okay, so if it's tell me about the last time you went to the dentist. Okay, I don't want you to say I went to the dentist. It was good. Okay, so yeah, you're practicing speaking in past tense, but tell me about maybe something that happened. Okay, if nothing happened, make it up. Okay, no one will know. Okay, but practice speaking. Okay, so don't waste your turn with 2 sentences. Okay, so share, use as much as you can. Speak. Okay, speak. Right? Okay, and I'll be, as you are speaking, I'll be listening for past tense and making sure that you maintain the tense. Okay, or if you're switching between different things, that's what I'm specifically going to be looking for. I won't be paying attention too much to pronunciation. Okay, I'm mainly looking at tense usage. Okay, any questions? Nope. Okay, very good. Let me grab my list of situations. Okay, so first up, we've got Yosuke. All right, Yosuke,
Yeah.
tell me about the last time you got really angry.
Angry. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, just like a little bit, I got upset
Okay.
for the like. Also, I was on the barbering frequently.
Where
Just
were
like
you at?
The barbering side. Like I'm
Oh, you're on
talking
the
about
you're on the
barbering
page.
to have a chat
Okay.
with other people because
Okay.
I'm talking. Nice to meet you, and where are you
I
from?
was talking.
I was talking. Yeah,
I was talking and
to the many nationality of the people on the barbering. And yeah, it's okay to have a different kind of people, like at least like two people, or but like for example, the same nationality of the three people, like speaking mother language.
Okay.
And then sometimes they are laughing. I could hear of what I'm talking. So like getting like a feeling bad for listening to they are talking the mother language.
You would say I felt bad. I felt bad because they were laughing.
They were laughing. All right. That's right. And yeah, I'm not too upset, but yeah, just like they're just like they were making fun about like do you have a girlfriend, or this is like a privacy problem. And my friend of the barbering also he said it's not a good idea to discuss of the privacy problem, so I agree with the people.
Okay, so discussing relationships and whatnot. Okay.
Yeah, so it's not too upset, but like and like I asked what you are thinking about me, and then I told people ask the question. I'm not like mean to you.
Okay.
But I could feel about like.
All right. So right now you've switched out of that tense. So you just said I'm not like mean to you. Okay. So you want to maintain that past tense. So saying I wasn't mean to them. Okay. I wasn't too upset. Okay. So as you're telling that story, go back to your past tense. Okay. I felt bad. Okay, they were laughing. Things like that. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. It was pretty good. You were bouncing around a little bit in the tense, but it was pretty good. Okay.
Yeah, easy to like add the past tense. Yeah, I do mind in mind, but like naturally, like I'm speaking, I messed up. So this is what I need to do.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good. Thank you. All right. Let's go to Luo. Luo, how about you? Luo, when was the last time that you got really angry?
Yes, I can remember last time when my mother around me. My mother around me.
What did she do? She yelled?
Round me.
Rammed?
Round.
You mean she hit?
No. She thought me do something, but I never do. So she round me. I mean, Rwronged. Wrong.
Uh,
I've
uh,
been wronged. I've been wronged. You know. Mm, or,
ROW.
or there another word? Let me check. Um,
Um, are you talking like punished when she punished me,
no.
or are you talking about
Actually,
ground?
let me type it because I can just find this word in my dictionary. I've been
Okay.
wronged by my mother. You know.
Oh, wronged. Instead
Wronged.
of
Yeah.
wrong, you say you're saying
Uh-huh.
raw. It's raw with an ah sound.
Wronged.
Wronged. Wronged.
Wronged. Yeah. Wronged.
Okay.
Wronged.
Okay. So
Because
you were wronged by your mother. Okay. So what happened?
yeah. She's a forgetful person, so she usually forget where something where she put. So she usually wrong me in that cases. So
In
I get so
in
nervous.
in those
I've got
cases.
so,
In
those
those cases.
yeah. So in those cases, so I've got so nervous, and it's not a good feeling being run by someone.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And so she put something in the wrong place, and she blamed you. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
she couldn't
That's
find
true.
it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
Okay. All right. Very good. Now, when you're talking in past, it's going to be that. Sorry, those. So those things. Okay. So if you say this or that, okay, that's going to be more of something that's used in present. But when you're talking in past, it'd be those cases.
Yeah,
Okay. So
those
that's what
cases.
you want to
Okay.
say. Okay. All right. That's a very good job. Okay. Thank you. Good. Let's go to Julio. And Julio, tell me
Yeah.
about the last time you got really angry or really upset.
It was like 6 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I was having a class here in Berlin. It was
Okay.
a regular class. Everything was going fine.
Mm-hmm.
And as usual, I lit up a cigarette because
Oh
I
yes, I
joined
remember
Berlin.
this. I remember
I,
this one.
I joined Berlin because I thought it was very convenient for me to take classes and smoke cigarettes because I'm addicted to them.
Okay. Yeah.
So this teacher, he told me that I should put out my cigarette, and I
Mm-hmm.
said like, well, I didn't say anything to him, but I typed it on the Berlin chat, and I told him, why should I put out my cigarette? I mean, is it bothering anybody, or is it like, can you like smell the smoke or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
And he told me like, well, because I say so, because I'm the teacher and I think that this is not appropriate for the class.
Okay.
And I was really, really angry with his answer. And I
Mm-hmm.
say, okay, I will turn my camera off, but I'm definitely gonna write an email to the Berlin headquarters.
Okay.
And but because I was typing that, he blocked me from the he blocked me from the chat. I think he thought he blocked me from the chat, but he completely blocked me from the whole class.
Oh,
So I
really?
couldn't, yeah, so I couldn't speak
Okay.
in the whole class, and he even called
Okay.
me
So,
up. And
so pause right there 1 second. Hold that thought. So you said I was typing that. So you're talking about when you wrote the email to Verbling, right?
no, he blocked me because I was typing. I was responding to his reaction using the
That's better.
Berlin chat, but
Okay. All right.
I wasn't being rude.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I was just giving my reasons,
Mm-hmm.
and he blocked me. I think he thought that he had blocked me from the Berlin chat, but he blocked me from the entire class.
Mm-hmm.
So I spent well, I waste an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you had the membership, that's okay. But if you pay by the class,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you are just wasting your money.
Sure.
So what I did is that I wrote Berlin an email,
Mm-hmm.
and they did respond to
They did.
me.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, but they told me that the teacher was right, and I looked into I don't know how you call
Policies.
the policies,
Mm-hmm.
and I couldn't find anything about that.
Okay.
Uh,
They
so
probably said that the teacher was right in the fact that it's the teacher's classroom and they can do whatever they want. Um,
yeah,
and in that sense, because we are contractors, we can, but it also can affect it affects verbling negatively in certain cases. The only thing that I don't ever allow is people coming in with their shirts off.
yeah,
And
that's
so,
and I understand that.
yeah, that's the only thing. I was like, all right, dude, put on a shirt or turn off your camera. You know, no one wants to look at a guy with the shirt off. It doesn't matter how strong you are. You know, it's like, go to the beach if you want people to look at you. You know, that's the only thing that I was ever like that I ever had people change. But smoking or whatever, I don't really care about. You know. So,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, good story though. You maintained the past tense, so that was good. Okay, very good. There was just that one part where I was wondering why you had said I was typing that. Okay, but then you explained it and it came out well. Okay,
All right.
all right, very good, very good. Nice job, Julio. Okay, let's go to Jose. And
Yeah.
okay, so we're gonna change it up. And the new question is, tell me about the last time you forgot to do something. Okay, and what was the what did you forget to do, and what did it affect?
Well, my final exams for the high school, that's before 2 months ago.
Hmm.
I studied for English, and it was for I have Arabic exam, and I studied just for English.
Okay.
So I failed.
You failed the Arabic side of it. Oh man.
God, I'm okay. I always got getting A plus, but I'm very bad in Arabic. Very,
Yeah,
very bad.
because from what I understand, there is you have Arabic as a whole, but you have modified Arabic that most people speak in or read or something like that, and then you
Yeah,
have like a really complicated form of
yeah.
Arabic,
That's
right?
that's I don't
And
know anything
that was
about
the
that.
one that you were that you needed to study, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, all right. So what did your parents say?
My parents? No, it's okay because the whole year I was get A plus, so I could pass.
Okay, all right. Now I would say in that situation instead of I could pass, I was able to pass.
I was able to pass. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Now with could and was able to, it's a tricky situation. I usually use was able to when I'm talking in past tense, and when you're using different like if you it was like present perfect or past perfect or future or something like that. So if it's not uh, uh, a present tense or a simple past, then I would usually use was able to or to be able to. In past tense, I usually use was able to or were able to, unless we're talking about something that is like a part of your being, like being able to see. I could see, okay, or I could speak to the person. So when you're talking about your senses, then you could use could. But yeah, that's why I would say in this sense, use I was able to pass the test, okay, or I was
Okay,
able to
thanks.
pass the class, okay. But
Okay,
yeah, very good job. Yeah, you stayed in past tense. That was good. Okay, nice job.
thanks.
Okay,
Thanks.
good. And study next time.
Okay.
All right, let's go to David. David, same question. Tell me about the last time you forgot to do something. Tell me what it was what and how it affected you or others.
Okay, Chad. Let me think for a moment.
Okay.
Could be when, for example, today, I am on vacation from the college, and my father asked me to deliver some paper in a company. Actually, I wake up, I do everything.
I woke up.
I woke up at the hour to to deliver the paper in the
Hmm.
company. I did everything good, but it was like not just one paper. It was three papers. So yeah, and
So
I forget an important
I
paper.
forgot.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot an important paper that got a sign of my father. Yeah,
That your father needed to sign. So I
yeah,
forgot. I forgot an important paper that my father needed to sign. Uh huh.
yeah, sure. Actually, I had to
I
come
I
back.
had
I had to came back to my house.
I had to go back. So here we're using had as a modal. Okay. So I had to go back.
Yeah, I had to go back to
Mhm.
my house and and go out and went out again in the afternoon and do two two trips to yeah to the downtown.
Okay. So I had to go back home and so here we're gonna instead of did we're gonna say make and make two trips. So but you did say did in past tense, so that's good. Okay. It's just the other side of the verb, right? So I had to
Yeah,
make two trips.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. That sucks. But were you walking or were you driving a car?
Not in bus. But
Oh, and bus, even
it's
worse.
very such
Yeah,
bad
even worse. I
because the
would
traffic jam in the afternoon is so
Yeah, there's times when I would rather walk than actually take a bus sometimes, you know?
yeah,
Because it gets so hot and ugh. Yeah, I'd
yeah,
rather just walk. And
yeah.
oftentimes I do.
The weather was so hot. Oh.
Yeah, okay. All right, good, good. All right, yeah, so you were bouncing in and out. Okay, so for the most part you stayed in past tense, but we had some that were there where you were jumping out. Okay? All right, very good. Okay, let's go to Amparo. Amparo, same question for you. Tell me about the last time you forgot to do something.
Well, it was last month when my sister told me that please go to the mall and buy a special pillow for her. And furthermore, I had to send a packet to another country. So
Hmm.
I went to the mall. When I was just about to arrive to the mall, oh my gosh, I forgot the cash of that she got she gave me
That she gave you. Good.
that she gave me. I say, oh no, I just have the money in cash for the for the package. But fortunately, I had the credit card with me, and just I bought the pillow with the credit card because if not, I have supposed to come back home and go again to the
Okay, so
mall.
if not, I would have had to go back home.
I would have had, yeah, back
I
home.
would have had to go back home. So if not, then I would have had to go back home.
Yeah. So yeah, then yes, I just bought the pillow
Hmm.
and and then when I was at home, I found the money on my bed.
Yeah, right where you left it, right before you got up and walked out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, those are the ones that I hate. Where and I've when was it? Same type of thing. So I only have one debit card that we use, and because I'm the only one in the bank, and so my wife takes my card and pulls out money and stuff like that. Um, but sometimes she forgets to put it back in my wallet, and I forget to look. And so I
Yeah.
go to the store and I'm throwing things in. I get up to the very front. I'm like,
when
Dang
it's time to pay.
Yeah, I don't have any money. I don't have my card. I don't have anything, and so I have to, give him the. It's happened like twice since we've been here in Costa Rica. I'm like,
Wow, you're
yeah,
worse than me.
yeah, yeah, definitely. All right, very good. Okay, nice job. Yeah, we just had that one, whereas I would have had to go back home, and that was a hard one to remember. If not, then I would have had to go back home, right? Okay,
Okay.
but yeah, everything else was pretty good. Okay, excellent. All right, good. Let's go to Yosuke, and we're gonna switch our question, and we're gonna do okay. Tell me about the last time you received bad news.
See bad news.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, try to think some bad news. Don't know. Yeah, I mean, like, can you switch that question? I couldn't
Okay.
come up, with anything. Yeah.
Sure, no problem. Okay. Tell me about the last time you changed your plans for your life. Okay, so tell me about the last time you made a life-changing plan or life-changing decision.
Yeah. So when I was 19 years old, I had the dream to be a baseball player, a professional one.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's why I needed to practice as hard as I can and participate
as hard as I could.
As hard as I could. So I need better to have a team to organize myself to play together. And yeah. But yeah, I did realize that I'm not good at playing baseball.
Okay.
For example, when I throw the ball, for 90 meter, no, 90
Okay.
meter.
When I threw the ball.
When I threw the ball, yeah, as a catch ball or something, each time I got hurt my arm to throw the ball.
Your shoulder, really?
Yeah, shoulder or especially arm. I got hurt. I got
your elbow here?
Elbow, yeah, elbow.
Yeah, because you were whipping it.
Yeah, like that. And so yeah, really I can't throw.
I wasn't able. I wasn't
able to throw the ball.
Wow. What position? What position were you playing?
Position. Center.
Ah, yes, that's a problem.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
If you can't throw to home base in one bounce, or if you can't make it in one bounce, then you can't play center field.
Yeah. So so that's right. I tried to throw as far as I could. Just my throwing roots is a kind of arm style. So it's not how can I say, the rainbow? No, it's not fast ball. I couldn't throw.
Okay, you can throw it very fast. Okay.
Very fast, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, just when I throw the ball, I could cover my arm.
When I threw the ball.
I threw the ball. I needed to cover the arm, not to get pain. So this is happened. So just I gave up and just I forgot it.
Okay. Yeah. So you left that dream to the side, right? Yeah. That's a hard one. That's a hard one. You may have been coming over on the side instead of coming over the top. Okay. Like you should have been throwing it. Yeah. If you were doing that, then that would lead to a whip. Okay. And that could hurt your elbow or your shoulder. So
yeah, maybe when I throw the ball, and
Threw.
kind of like
When I threw. Remember, past tense.
Threw. When I threw the ball, my stance is maybe, but like posture. I don't know how to throw the ball, so many people point out to me. Pointed out to me. Yeah, something weird posture you are when you are throwing the ball.
Okay.
So,
all right. When you throw the ball.
When I throw the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I understood what they are talking, but I couldn't get I couldn't get the posture to throw the ball like.
Okay. So I wasn't able to form that posture.
Oh yeah, I wasn't able to
form that posture. Okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Well, that's a bummer, man. That's a bummer, especially if it's a game that you like. Okay. All right. Well, good job. Yeah. Remember, through. Okay. So there's a couple things in there. So now, when you say did, then you would use the base form of the verb. So instead of saying did through, it would be did throw.
Did throw the did
because
and the next
did is exactly. Okay.
Yeah. So no one said did through, just did throw.
Did through. Yeah, did throw. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. Thank you. Great. Let's go to Luo. Now, Luo, I placed 2 questions up here. You can choose one. You can tell me about the last time you received bad news, or the last time you made a life-changing decision.
Bad news one.
All right, bad news one.
Yeah, a couple days ago, there was a final World Cup game.
Yeah.
And the game's timetable, not timetable, time zone isn't so suit our time. So it's usually at the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
It's too. For us, it's too late. So I've decided to make a bet for this game, and could make me feel interested in this game more, to make me to force me to watch the game during the late night. And then I've called my friend of mine and asked him to make a bet for me from the internet website.
So it would be I asked him to make a bet.
Okay, so when you use to make a bet.
Yeah. So asked was right. So I asked him, and then you don't want to say to made a bet, okay? Because you're using that in the infinitive now. So I asked him to make a bet.
Yeah. I asked him to make a bet. About $100.
Okay.
But unfortunately,
you bet on Argentina, didn't you?
I bet Germany actually, because I saw Germany is the most powerful team this year.
All right.
But unfortunately, due to the probably 11 o'clock, I felt so tired and I couldn't stick on the game anymore. So I fell asleep, and till another morning, I made a phone call to my friend.
Good.
And he told me, Germany won the game. Germany has won the game, but we were lost, because the odds of the game should within the 90 minutes, but the Germany had goal in the extra time.
In the extra time. So you bet on the actual game and not on the. Oh no.
Yeah. The rules is you have just to have your bet, have your benefits within 19 minutes normally. Yeah. So any goals without the 90 minutes, you will lose the game. So in this World Cup, there are lots of the game without scored, without the 90 minutes. So I believe that there are lots of people lost their money. Yeah.
Wow, yeah, that's terrible. That's some bad news. That's some bad news. Okay. All right,
Yeah.
very good. Thank you, Luo. Good. Let's go to Julio. Julio, I have two questions on here. Tell me about the last time you received bad news, or tell me about the last time you made a life-changing decision.
Mm, okay. Last time I made a life-changing decision was probably when I was 18 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that I had just finished my career, well, my major. No, sorry, I had just finished high school,
There you
and
go. Okay.
I was deciding what to study,
There you go.
and my first decision was studying biology.
Mm-hmm.
So I applied for a local university, a public university, and I got accepted. And I actually started studying biology. I had to move to another city,
Mm-hmm.
and I was doing great in that major in that subject. But somehow I just decided that it wasn't for me. But I think I jumped the gun taking that decision, and I
Making
decided to
making that decision.
making that decision. Yeah, sorry. And I came back to my hometown. I decided to study a different major.
Mm-hmm.
And nowadays I regret that because I really think that was my call to
That was
study.
my calling.
That was my calling. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With that, I studied biology. I think was my calling,
Mm-hmm.
and so I wound up studying law.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't feel satisfied um, with that major. Is that correct? Uh,
Yeah, with that major, with that choice,
with that choice,
or with this degree, or
with
with
this
that.
degree, yeah,
Yeah, with this degree, I would say this degree because you have it now.
because I have it now, yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So yeah, I think that I should have studied biology and I should have been traveling around the world and doing research and stuff like that.
Hmm.
And I think that's more my thing. But
Okay.
well, coulda, shoulda, woulda, or something like that. That's how you say,
There you
no?
go. Yeah, coulda, shoulda, woulda. All right, very good, very good, nice job. There was only one time I thought I may have heard have instead of had, but it was so very slight
Mhm.
that I let it go. But yeah, everything else was good. Everything else is good. You maintained the tense. Okay.
Yeah, I have a question over
Yeah.
with major and career. Like, when can I use major? When can I use career?
Major is when you are in school. Um, yeah, yeah. So after you graduate, you call it your degree. Okay, I got my degree in. Okay, or you would use major in the past tense and say I majored in. So I majored in biology. Majored. Okay, instead of I got a major in. Okay, we typically say majored. Okay, or we would say my degree is in biology. Okay. Now, career, we don't use all that much. Okay. When we use career, we're usually talking about career field. All right.
Hmm.
So that's going to be the difference between Spanish and English of which words you use. Okay. Because that Spanish word, I know you know which one I'm talking about. That's the
Yeah.
one that you typically use, and it would translate over to career. Okay. But career is something that you would not use while you're in high school. It's not your career when you are not high school, but university. Okay. It would be either be your degree or your major. Okay, so we wouldn't use that at any time when you are in the university. Okay, but afterwards you could ask and say, yeah, so what's your career field? Okay, and we usually pair it with field. Say, oh well, I'm in education, and it's usually a broad thing like that, like I'm in education or I'm in logistics. Oh, really? What part? Or you could say I'm in law. Okay, I work as a lawyer, and then I would specify. I'd say, okay, well, what type of law? Tax law, okay, or family law, or whatever it is. Okay, but yeah, that's how we would say that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally.
Okay,
Yeah, that's the problem. That Spanish we use it almost for everything that word.
everything
So
exactly.
it's kind of it's in my system, so it's hard for me to.
Sure.
It's the same with taking decisions. That's the way we say in Spanish,
Yep.
right?
Exactly.
So it's hard for me to
Exactly.
get rid of that word. And I would say taking decisions. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. You know, I mean, in Spanish, I have a lot of the similar things that I do, um, taking from English. That every once in a while someone points it out, and I go, "Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. It shouldn't be like that, you know. But to me, it sounds just fine because I'm translating it. You know,
Mm,
yeah, it just takes a while. Just takes a while. So,
okay.
okay, very good.
Thanks, Dad.
No problem. Let's go to Jose. Now, Jose, I have two questions here. A bad news or life-changing decisions. So tell me about one or the other.
Okay. Before 2 years ago, I was in a restaurant with my friends, and somebody threw a bottle
Through?
threw a bottle on guy's head,
Oh.
and that guy he thought I'm who did it.
Oh, no, that
And
he thought that you. So he thought I was the one that did it.
yeah, and he called me son of, and that's not a normal quote to call
Yeah,
somebody like this.
sure.
So, well, before that time, I was play kickboxing for 3 years,
Yes.
and I was a little bit snooty.
Yeah.
And I went broke his nose, and he was
with, with your
was
foot or with your hand?
with hand.
Okay.
So it was very bloody, his face.
Sure.
After two
His
hour,
his his face was very bloody.
yeah,
Instead of it was very bloody, his face was very bloody.
yeah.
Okay.
And after 2 hours, some guys told me he has a cancer. That's boy. Oh, okay.
Oh
I
no.
came I came back to my home. I sleep. Woke up next days, and afternoon, my best friend dead in accident.
No way.
So I
Okay, so
was
here you would say my best friend had died. So I heard or I received the news that my best friend had died in an accident.
my best friend had died in accident.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it's because I was naughty, got punishment me.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So after that day, no kickboxing anymore.
No kickboxing.
Yeah,
Uh,
and no fight. I really didn't fight anyone since that day.
wow. Wow.
Yeah,
That's a really rough lesson to learn, you know?
yeah.
Oh man. Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. Okay. So we learned a couple of things there. So when someone dies, okay, we usually use it in the perfect past perfect tense. Had died. Okay. Or you could say my best friend died in an accident. You don't have to use um, past perfect. In most cases, past perfect isn't all that necessary. You can use simple past, and that would be just fine as well. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
All right. Very good. Very good. Nice job. Great. Let's go to David. David, we have these two here. Tell me about the last time you received bad news, okay, or the last time you made a life-changing decision.
Okay, bad news, chat.
Okay.
Okay, it was like one, or yeah, 1 month ago.
Mhm.
I applied for an English test in the college, because it was a request to
Hmm.
score 70 in TOEFL for get the degree in the college.
Okay.
So
All right.
I want to try for what happened. Maybe I could pass. So the day come and I present. It was hard because it was like 4 hours. Uh,
Yes.
yeah, like 4 or 5
Hmm.
hours. I
Yeah.
was so tired, uh, but was in the computer. Everything was in the computer. Writing, reading, all the things in the computer.
Hmm.
So I present the test and I thought like 2 or 3 weeks after
Hmm.
uh, the results came. The results came to my email
Hmm.
and I get 66. That
I
yeah,
got a
I
66.
I got 66,
Hmm.
and it was very disappointed for me because I
It was very disappointing.
very disappointed, yeah, for me
Hmm.
because I put a lot of effort
Hmm.
and I
Definitely.
attend so many class in Berlin as I
Hmm.
could, and just I just need 70. It was just for 4 points,
Hmm.
but yeah, I think I have to decide what happened.
Wow. Wow. So instead of study more hard, it would be study harder.
Study
Right? I
hard.
have to study
Yeah,
harder.
yeah.
Yeah. So you missed it by 4 points, and that was to get into what type of class?
For obtain the degree and for in the college in the last semester,
Hmm.
they requires that you attend 3 classes in English and
Sure.
you need 70 points at least.
At
And
least 70 points on TOEFL.
I got
Oh.
66.
Oh.
That is a point for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. When's the next time you can take the test?
Okay, but I am trying to study harder because
Hmm.
I don't want to lose the exam again. So maybe in 2 months could
In
be.
2 months. Okay. All right. All right. Well, good luck. Keep studying hard. Keep studying hard, man.
Thank you, John.
All right. All right. Very good. Thank you, David. Okay, Amparo. How about you? Tell me about the last time you had received bad news. Okay, or the last time you made a life-changing decision.
Bad news. Well, recently in my family we have to death. Um,
We had two deaths.
yes, we had.
Oh, we had. Gotcha.
Yeah, yes, we have to death. Yes, one of them was my mom's cousin, and just 2 weeks after, it
Hmm.
was my mom's brother-in-law.
Oh, wow.
Um, yeah. So well, he my the cousin of my mom was in the hospital for about a month maybe,
Mhm.
and she's supposed to be in a stable situation.
Okay, she was
Um,
supposed to be.
she was supposed to be in stable situation, and the suddenly they said no, she's just in critic situation, and finally they said that she needed artificial respiration,
Hmm.
and yeah, it was just 3 days after that she died.
Oh.
The other, the husband of my my aunt, yeah, he was sick for 3 months, and then
Hmm.
in the week that he died, he went to doctor, and the doctor said, "Ah, it's okay." In the middle of your your sickness, you are good. 2 days after that,
Mm-hmm.
he just was in critic situation. They he was at home. They have to take him to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was just in less than 5 hours he died. And then
Wow.
we have a big problem trying to get the corpse and to go to the wake, because in that hospital you
Mm-hmm.
need a paper that just the entity gave you. This is yeah, this entity, it was closed because it was at night. So
Mm-hmm.
he died at 6 p.m. We can go with the door,
We
just
weren't we weren't able
yeah,
to. Uh-huh.
yeah, we were able to retire the corpse from the hospital at 3:30 a.m.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
a
That's
long
really
night.
bad.
Yes, too bad. Yeah. Ah,
Wow.
well, finally, well, the man is in peace now.
Sure. Sure. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. That's a rough one to have two deaths that close together in a family.
Yeah, that is why my mom just well, she the her blood pressure was uh, out of the normal.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. So you definitely have to pay attention and watch over her. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, true.
All right. Very good. Very good. Okay. You did pretty well maintaining past tense there. A couple of times you left, but for the most part, yeah, you maintained it. Okay. That was good.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you.
Very nice. Okay. I think we have room for maybe one more here. Um, okay. All right. So let's see. Uh, Yosuke, tell me about the last time you got hurt. Okay, so this will be maybe cut your hand. So we're not talking about hurt feelings. We're talking about like a physical injury. So tell me about the
Physical,
last time you got hurt. Okay.
physical injury. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, when I was a teenager,
Mm-hmm.
I had fought with my brother
Okay.
uh, on the bath in the bath
In the
and
bathroom.
in the bathroom. Yeah, that's right. And I didn't remember what's the reason I got angry with him,
Mm-hmm.
but like kind because when I was a teenager, easy to get up easy it was easy to get upset.
Okay.
So I didn't remember the reason, but
Mm-hmm.
I kicked the door on the bathroom
Okay. I
of the
kicked the
guy
door
to
to the bathroom. Mm-hmm. I kicked
kick the
open the door.
door, open the door. Yeah, and this glass was collapsed, and yeah, my foot was bleeding out a lot.
Really?
So
So
yeah,
So
yeah,
did the door cut your foot, or what part cut it?
the ankle. Yeah,
Okay, your
because
ankle.
yeah, my point of kick is the ankle to the
Okay.
door. Yeah, and I wouldn't be enjoying the bath of the blood. No, just yeah,
I didn't I didn't enjoy the
I didn't
bloodbath.
blood bath. So yeah,
Okay.
I have to see the doctor as soon as
Okay. Instead of
I
I had to be, it would just
I
be
had to
I
be
had to. I had
I
to
had
see the
to
doctor.
I had to see the doctor
There you go.
immediately.
Sure.
Yeah, kind of
Okay.
yeah like that. So yeah, fix my the foot
Okay.
of the operation at
So
hospital.
you had to have an operation on your foot then.
Yes, yeah, I had
Wow.
operation. It was midnight,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, I had the I don't know how to say that trace.
Stitches.
Stitches.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's the string in your skin that holds it all together.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
those are called stitches.
Stitches. I mean, yeah, I got stitches, but like, yeah, cure. I got cure
Mm-hmm.
of my bruise. So, but like, I left the bruise of trace. So yeah, like, how can I say? If I saw this bruise, remind me of memory of
Okay.
the yeah.
So it reminded you of the
Oh,
memory of that fight.
yes, it
Okay.
reminded. Yeah, the
Reminded.
fighting. Yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
All right. Very good, you guys. Very good. Okay, so we're just about out of time. So next week on probably Wednesday as well, we'll come back and we'll practice past tense speaking, and we'll go over some different themes. Okay, and practice again telling stories about something that happened in the past. Okay, great
Yep.
job, you guys. You guys are doing very well. Okay, thanks for coming in, and I'm gonna take a break and see you guys
Okay,
tomorrow.
thank
Okay,
you. Yeah, take care.
Thank you.
Okay.
all
Bye.
Alright,
right,
yeah,
guys.
thank you,
Bye.
Thank
everything.
you,
Okay,
Chad.
Ciao,
see ya.
bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.